When your first experience with a brand is bad, it makes you jaded for the future. After my first test of a Yale lock, the Yale Approach lock, I didn't have a great experience, so when a new Yale lock arrived at my door, I was kind of worried. This time, it's the Yale Assure Lock 2 Touch. This is a whole different lock with different features, and with 6 ways to unlock it, can this new lock wipe away the memory of my first experience?
I'm Erin from Tech Gadgets International, and in this video, I'm going to try the lock out for about 2 weeks here in my home. I'll show you how to install it, what it's like to use, and what those 6 ways of unlocking are. I'll wrap things up with both the pros and the cons of this lock and let you know if I think I can recommend it for you. I would like to say a quick thank you to Yale for providing me with the lock. While the company did send me one, the company has not asked for or received any permission to have any input into this review, so you can consider these thoughts on my own.
This lock is designed to replace your deadbolt, both front and back. Swapping the lock will give you more locking and unlocking options than a traditional key-only deadbolt, as well as connectivity almost anywhere with the Yale app, so you'll always know whether the door is open or locked. Plus, you'll be able to lock it yourself or open it up from anywhere in the world.
If by chance you might also be using this lock with an ADT security system, you'll get some additional functionality, like the ability to have your alarm system turn off when you unlock the door lock. And if you want to learn more about that, you can check out my full review of ADT's smart home security system.
Let's unpack the box so you can see what you get and how it all comes together. The touchscreen front keypad with keyway is first out of the gate. That's followed by the smart module, which lets you connect with Wi-Fi and link up to most smart home systems like Apple HomeKit, Google Home, and Amazon's Alexa. Then there's an indoor motorized thumb turn, the mounting plate and batteries for the lock, plus mounting hardware. Even if you've never installed a smart lock before, it's not a difficult task on most doors. The Yale app will walk you through the installation. In a nutshell, remove your old lock, which is usually just held in with 2 screws, as well as the deadbolt mechanism needs to come out too. You'll replace the deadbolt and screw that into place, then put the front keypad on, connect that through the door, and thread that narrow tailpiece through the bolt and attach it to the rear mounting plate. Connect the cable to the rear thumb turn, then fit the back lock on and screw that into place. Add the smart module if you're using that, and then install the batteries. If all goes well, your keypad should light up and be ready for pairing with your smartphone. The last step will be to install the small magnetic sensor next to the lock, which will be able to let you know if you've left the door ajar or if it's fully closed. Then you'll use the Yale app to pair your phone to the lock, and that's it. The app is also your nerve center for creating PIN codes or even remotely locking or unlocking the door.
I'm glad to say that with this lock, unlike the previous Yale locks I tested out, which took actual weeks of troubleshooting and replacement parts, I was installed, paired, and fully operational with this lock in about 15 minutes.
As I said at the beginning, this lock is unique in that it has 6 ways to unlock it. The first is using that touchscreen numeric keypad. You can assign codes to family and friends inside the Yale app so anyone can enter by just typing in their number. I think one of the quickest and most seamless options, though, is probably my favorite, and that's to register your fingerprint so you can just tap the small touchpad on the top of the lock and have it unlock instantly. You can register a few different fingerprints for yourself as well as anyone else who may need access. You can also use your smartphone to open the door by just tapping the virtual button inside the Yale app. If for some reason you need to lean on having a physical key, you've got that option as well. You can also use an Apple Watch to unlock the door, or the 6th option is to set up the auto unlock feature. This is pretty great because it can automatically unlock the door for you when you get close to it with your phone.
Overall, this has been a really great lock, and it's been a world better than the first Yale lock I tried. Let's go over both the pros and the cons so you can see if it might be right for you.
On the pro side, the lock was easy to install and easy to set up with the app, making the whole process quite quick and seamless. The multiple ways to operate the lock are great, and of course the real smarts comes with the technology that allows for unlocking with my phone, Apple Watch, or my fingerprint. I found the fingerprint scanning technology to be really quick, and it read my fingerprint on the first tap every single time. I do really like the auto unlock and unlock features too. So what are the potential downsides? There's no option to use this lock if you have a longer than average back set, or that is to say a bigger door. There appears to be no adapters that can connect to make this lock work in larger doors.
But if you've got a standard size door and you're looking for a quick and easy way to get smart access, this is a great lock and I can absolutely recommend it for you. Yale Assure Smart Lock 2 sells for about $319 Canadian or $259 US, and you can get it from a variety of home electronics and home improvement retailers. And smart locks are an interesting niche. Some of them work really well and others can be really problematic. You can learn more about my first experience with a Yale lock or see some other smart lock tech right now.